We're live!
Hello and welcome back to Ystv. In today's episode we have another episode of the Me Show. I think Jamie's been interviewed today. After that it's another episode of Ystv Sports News. I think Brain's off today. Then a report on the weather. Let's hope it's not as crazy as it was last time. And finally, some of the shedders are going to do a science experiment. Now that sounds exciting. Now, over to Esme and Mara in the Me Show. Hello and welcome to the Me Show. Today we'll be interviewing Jamie that works at Abigail Youth Shed.
So, without any further ado, let's begin. So, for your first question, we'd like to ask you, how long have you worked at Abigail Youth Shed for?
So I've been here now, I think about 5 years, all in all. 5 years.
Our second question is, why did you start youth work?
I started youth work because I had a passion really for trying to give young people access to stuff that I might not have had access to when I was younger. I just found all the people I've worked with, I felt more beneficial working with young people. I felt like I got something good from the job. And I feel like I actually make a difference in people's lives.
So, what is your favourite part of doing youth work?
My favourite part is getting to meet the different people that come in, the different personalities, getting to know people that in different ways, have different relationships, and also getting to do some of the stuff we do here, because even when I was younger I didn't have the opportunities potentially to go to Greenwoods or to do forest schools and stuff like that, so I really enjoy that.
What's your favourite activity at Abigail Youth Sheds?
So for me, my personal favourite is the football stuff, because that's something I lead, it's something that's close to my heart, so I enjoy that. But then again, I love some of the forest school stuff that goes on here. I think the Shed Digital stuff is brilliant, and the way that's going and making films. But sometimes I enjoy the free sessions as well and just enjoy the energy.
So, what inspired you on your journey to start doing youth work?
I think I kind of got to a point in my life where I wanted to find a job where I could actually get some fulfillment from it. So it wasn't about money, it wasn't about convenience, it was about something that I could build and get something from. And I've always had a good relationship with young people and people in general, so kind of realising that that was a skill that I had and I could use that for good in a sense. I think that's what kind of maybe inspired me to do.
What's your favourite meal that you've cooked at Abigail Youth Sheds?
So as I said before, I think the lasagna that I made in the Shed Cafe, quite a while ago now, isn't it? But I made homemade lasagna there, and it was beautiful. That was the biggest challenge as well, because obviously we're serving not just young people, but we're serving people from the public as well, weren't we? So it was quite scary. Though I think probably if you ask the Shedders, they'll probably say the pancakes are my best meal.
What are some of your hobbies outside of youth work?
So I'm quite an active person. I like to get out and go for hikes and walks. Obviously got the dog as well, Luna, so she helps with that. I also love music, films and sports as well.
If youth work didn't exist, what job would you do?
That's such a tough one. I was thinking about that before. I don't know. I think I would work with young people in some shape or form, but I don't know what that would be. I don't know if I'd be a teacher, because I like the freedom you get as a youth worker to kind of be able to try different things and do different topics. I don't know, but I feel I'd be doing something. I'd probably maybe be like a mountaineer or something, take the kids up mountains or young people up mountains or something like that.
Okay, so thank you for answering all those questions so far, but however, we do have one more bonus question.
If you could be any animal, what would you be?
Okay, so I think it'd be something that flies. I like the idea of being able to kind of just get up and fly off somewhere and go maybe enjoy the sun in a different place. But at the same time, I'd want to be something that could feel safe in the air as well. So I wouldn't go too big and go for like a golden eagle, but something like a buzzard or a hawk. Yeah, I think so.
So, well, today we are going to fulfill half of your dream and turn you into a butterfly.
Would I have to help with that as well?
Yeah.
Fly away, little butterfly! That's all for today, folks.
Goodbye, we'll see you next time.
Well, Jamie, I think it's time for New Shed Sports News. Yeah! YSSN! Welcome to YSSN, the best place to come and watch for your sports-related news.
So, I bet you're wondering why Bob Martin is here and Bryn isn't.
Bryn couldn't make it today, so I'm here filling in.
Instead of us explaining why Bryn isn't here, I'll let him explain it. Hey people behind the cameras, this is your cue to play the voice message you left us.
I'm gonna be gone a while, so don't ask where I'm going. It's somewhere. Yeah, bye.
I know. Pretty cryptid. Anyway now, that's all the viewers know why Bryn isn't here. I think we should get into today's sports news.
That's right. So, for today's news, the fight between the Boulder and Jack Greener will not be happening because the stadium is hired out for an e-sport event which will be covered today. Don't worry, the fight between the Boulder and Jack Greener will happen next time.
I didn't realise we covered esports.
Same, but we're sponsored by one of the esports teams to promote the event.
The event is the grand finals match between the two rival teams, Trays and Tidus.
And to find out more about these two teams and report on the match, we have...
No, I am not doing it today. You are. Now get out of here and get down to that stadium. Don't worry, I've got you Uber.
I'm here at the eSport event with John, the manager of Team Tidus. So, John, how's it managing an eSports team that's made it to the grand finals of the eSports League?
Well, Harrison, it is amazing to be the manager of such an amazing team, but it is a tough job making sure all my players are playing well and are training. It is a rewarding job seeing my players' faces light up with joy when they win a match.
So, do you think your team can win against Team Trays?
I think my players will win, and if they don't, they'll leave this stadium knowing that even though they didn't win, they still did good.
Well, I'm going to go and talk to your players now.
Thank you for talking to me.
So, how does the playing for Team Tidus?
It's amazing. It's just an honour playing for Team Tidus.
Do you think you'll win the match?
I'm not sure. It's a bit scary facing off against a team made up of the best, but John tells me everything else to stay positive. And me and my teammates are just happy to be made to go this far.
Well, good luck with the match. I'm just going to go to talk to your opponents now.
Okay.
So, Bryn, is that you?
No, you have been mistaken. I'm Bryn.
Well, you two look and sound the same, and you're wearing the same type of casual clothes he wears.
Wait. We're not the same person. He wears casual clothes and I'm wearing a suit, and I want to run a multi-Mario-plex dollar company.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, Bryn, how does it feel to own and manage Team Trays?
Well, it's an amazing way to make money. We're just that good.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah,
So I'm guessing you're confident that your team will win?
obviously.
Well, people think that the only reason your team wins is because you have them hooked on rocket fuel. Is that true?
Well, I think people just don't know what they're talking about. Rocket fuel is just a powder that you put in your drink, and it keeps you awake with all that caffeine. That's why the players use it.
Well, people think that the only reason your team wins is because you have them hooked on rocket fuel.
Well, I think people just don't know what they're talking about. Rocket fuel is just a powder you put in your drink. It keeps you awake with all that caffeine. That's why the players use it.
Are you sure it's just caffeine that you put in that rocket stuff? Is it even that stuff isn't even on store shelves yet? How do you know it's safe? Has it even been tested?
To answer your question, it's currently being tested by my team. And so far, we can't see any negative side effects.
Well, agree to disagree. I just talked to one of your players before the match starts.
Do it quickly. The match is going to start soon.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry about it. So, how does it feel playing for Team Trays? Okay, good luck with the game then.
Your mama is so fat, no one likes her, and she's gay. What did you say about my mum, bro? I hope Harrison survived that. Oh, and he's not responding to my calls. I'll just worry about that later. That's all we have time for today. See you next time where me or my brother or sister will be caught in the fight between the boulder or Jack Greener. Goodbye.
I do hope Harrison's okay. But like Bob Martin said, we have to deal with that later. Now, it's time for a report on the weather. Hello, and welcome to the weather.
What else should we do apart from the weather?
Well, anyway, today we have a tornado. Well, that's a surprise. Well, anyway, oh no, it's coming! Quick, let's take cover.
Good idea.
Well, that's a surprise. We're lucky we survived that. Well, I suppose it's time to get back to you in the studio. Wait,
Guys.
where's Bob Martin? Wait, what?
Where are you? Guys, where are you?
Martin! Bob Martin! Hello? Hello?
Guys,
Where are you? Bob? There you are!
there you are.
Where's your shoe?
I don't know.
Wow. Well, back to you in the studio! Well, now we've learnt about the weather. I think it's time for some science! Yeah, science!
Hello, and welcome to Abigail Ystv Science Experiment. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Esme, and today we're doing the tomato ketchup and baking soda experiment. So now, let's begin.
For this experiment, you will need tomato ketchup,
Baking soda,
a spoon,
a plastic bottle along with a lid.
and last but not least, something to poke a hole with. We're using a corkscrew.
Now we can start the experiment.
Firstly, you want to poke a hole in the lid of your bottle. Make sure to get help if you need it.
Done. After that, you want to pour the ketchup into the bottle. We just have ours in the bottle already, but we have seen other people do it from a jug. Almost there. Here's a quick hack for you. If the ketchup doesn't come out the bottle, all you have to do, stand up, make sure the lid's on tight, and just swing it around in circles.
Don't let it go.
Then, it should come out.
Cameraman's no, I think it's empty.
Yeah. Perfect.
Next, you want to add some baking soda.
While Alyssa is doing this, I'm going to get ready to put the lid on the bottle. When you put the baking soda in, make sure there's approximately 3 teaspoons. That should be enough.
2, 3.
And then you're done.
All you need to do is screw the lid on tight,
Hold your finger on the bottle,
shake it.
and then watch it go.
Maybe we should get some supervision.
Oh my!
Hey girls, what are you working on?
Thanks for watching.
I suppose we should run.
Yep, let's get out of here.
See you next time. Bye.
Girls!
Well, that's all for today, folks.
Make sure to tune in next time for
Some more YSTV.